Hello, everybody. My name is Morgan Faith Harold, the founder of Faith Aesthetics, where we dance by faith and not by sight. Welcome to the segment of Faith in the Unseen, where we have people discuss their faith, having been tested in trials, and also using it in a time of the essence. Welcome today, my guest, Charles Stone from Kennesaw State University. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Oh my goodness. First of all, congratulations on breaking history for our school going to March Madness for the first time. So to introduce to everybody in the world, please tell everybody about yourself and what position you play on the team.
My name is Charles Stone. I'm from Columbus, Georgia. Went to Columbus High School, and then now I'm a shooting guard here at Kennesaw State.
People don't know, but I went to Northside High School, and we're actually rival schools. We will always have this type of beef whenever we face each other, but we always know it's just love and light. Am I right, Charles?
That's right. That's right.
How does it feel to make history like this? What was the emotions going through when your team saw the scoreboard and y'all looked at each other and was like, wow, I think we're about to do this for real?
It was incredible. It's one of those moments where you can't really describe the way you're feeling. There were so many emotions going through me. I mean, the second the buzzer went off, we go on the court and you have, I look at our seniors, Spencer Rogers and Alex Peterson. I see them. Alex is over there on the ground, bawling, crying. You're like, oh man, it's like one of my last games with him. It's my last game with him in the convo. Like, what's happening here? And then, I go hug my mom and I'm just like in tears, like, oh my dreams have come true. Like we've done it. We've achieved history. We've done what not many people can do before that, or before us. And so it's when you can do something that you dreamed of doing your whole life, it's awesome. So we try to really enjoy that moment.
Wow. And two, of course, people say hard work pays off. People dream about it, they try to manifest, but it actually takes a lot of faith to achieve something of this caliber. So for you, Charles, what does faith mean to you and how did you carry it through the process?
So for me, I believe faith is like believing. It's like strong believing. For the way that we had to be successful this year was we had to have faith in the process and in the work that we put in. We put in a lot of work that was really, really hard, really, really difficult. And we had faith in it. We had faith in it the whole time. When we get down in games, we say we work for this. We're built for this moment right here. We've been put in this moment right here for a reason. So we have to have faith within ourselves and within our work. And at the end of the day, it's gonna fold how it'll unfold. But you got to have that belief in yourself, have that belief in your brothers, in the coaches, and just in the whole process of it all.
With the process of just executing the way that y'all did and beating Liberty, so you won the game. Okay, now you got the next steps, preparing into going to the first game facing Xavier. So how was your experience going from training after winning the game, going to March Madness? Give me the whole spiel.
Okay, so it was that week after, we won the championship was pretty amazing. We were pretty relaxed. A lot of stuff going on. You have cameras everywhere. Mm-hmm. Our practices were light for the most part. Everybody's texting you. We're lucky it was spring break, so there wasn't a lot of people on campus. But the week leading up to the Xavier game, it was we had to really work hard to flip that switch and figure out how to get back on track, get back in game mode, and prepare. Because it was back to business, like we were doing before that. So it was definitely difficult to kind of flip the switch, but once we did, we were locked in and we were ready to go get a game or two.
You're on the court, you warmed up, you got your family on the sidelines, you got people looking at you, eyes on your different TV cameras, the screens, people looking at home. So going through the process, and y'all played an amazing game, by the way. Of course, being like y'all's number one fan, but I feel as if you win games, but also you learn. And I really don't believe in losing or having any losses. I think that L stands for learning. L stands for lessons that you learn along the way. So you either win or you learn. So what did you learn after that game?
Well, early in the year, we said wins and losses will not define our successfulness. Like that, we're not successful if we win a lot. We're not successful if we lose a lot. It's how we compete, with ourselves, with our program. That's how we become successful. And so, with these lessons that we learned throughout the losses and wins, really, but they weren't. It wasn't basketball related. It's about life, and what happens when things get hard. What are you gonna do? What happens when things get good? Coach would always tell us, through hard times, what are we gonna do? Like, how are we gonna respond to that? We have to handle the hard things well, and so those are the lessons that we had to learn, and how do we respond to even losses? Not even just being down. How do we respond to a loss? Are we going to turn around and do what we know we could have done before and win, or are we going to let it affect us? So we would always try to respond the right way to wins and losses.
That's a great answer, Charles. That is such a great way to look at it, because with life, it's not really about ups and downs. It's always about, wow, this is going to get us to the next level. I don't think people see the big picture, because not only did y'all break history, but y'all open the mold for more possibilities in the future. You get what I mean? And two, with you going through so many emotions and you have your family being so proud of you, do you have a favorable moment that you'd like to share?
There was a lot. There were a lot of moments that were just incredible. The things that'll make you laugh are probably my favorite. I remember, I think it was the semifinal game in the ASUN tournament. We were playing Lipscomb. And we were in a timeout. And so the managers always bring around little stools for the coaches to sit on, and then you have the players kind of sit around them. And the players sit down, and I think Lipscomb just went on a run or something. So we're up by 2 or 3, whatever. So everything's getting really serious. Second half, when coach goes to sit down, sits down, and the stool, just the legs just bend right backwards, and he falls on his butt. And it was the funniest thing. We all just started dying laughing. It's like, what do we do now? And so, then we actually went on a run after that. And, after the day talking to coach, I was like, you gaining weight? Like, what's up? And, but that's probably one of my favorite moments. I have a lot of them, but that's the top moment for sure.
Wow. And it's good to have moments like this when you're older and you just have so much to tell for witnessing history, playing in history. And a lot of people call March Madness, the Sweet 16, the big dance, because you have different people from so many places in the world, to be honest with you. And with dancing, it requires teamwork, effort, patience, and a lot of training. And to be honest, athletes are pretty much artists as well. People say sports art. And I would like to say, have you seen the commercial with Grant Hill and Christian Laettner? How did you like watching that commercial?
I thought it was awesome. I thought it was really cool. My favorite part is when Grant Hill passes the ball to Christian Laettner. I thought that part was really cool, but I thought it was pretty cool to see both of them on that commercial. It was a very good job.
Thank you so much. Yeah, the team did a great job executing it. It was really life-changing and mind-blowing. And since you pretty much know everything about basketball, have you seen the clip from the 1992 game with Duke and Kentucky? Have your dad seen it? And because a lot of people were at different places during that time, seeing that moment, that buzzer beater. What do you think about that game? Do you think it is still the biggest buzzer beater of all time?
Well, I don't know about the biggest buzzer beater of all time. Is up there for sure. I've got Villanova's game winner in the national championship in 2016 over that. But I will say that ending to the Duke and Kentucky game, that was just special. I rewatched it not too long ago, not again, just the last few minutes or so, but the last few shots that were hit were unreal. That's what March Madness is about. I mean, I think 4 or 5 possessions before Christian Laettner hit the game winner, he hit a ridiculous contested mid-range shot that shouldn't have gone in. 2 or 3 possessions after that, there was a mid-range hit from a point guard over a 7-foot guy, and that was just a ridiculous shot that was hit. But the ending to that game really is what March Madness is all about, and how special it is just to seeing the emotions that went into that game. And when that shot was hit, seeing the emotions that everybody had after that.
Just foreshadowing, you've seen the game so far. Do you have any predictions of the bracket of who you might see in the Final Four?
That's hard to say. It's really hard to say. I believe if you make it Sweet 16, you can go win it, honestly. There's a lot of really, really, really good teams right now playing. And, I mean, you have teams that people didn't think would be in it, like other, mid-major teams or mid-major teams now. But I can't say a Final Four. I don't know. I just think all 16 of the teams could really be in it. But yeah, that's my thing. I don't even have a prediction. I wouldn't know.
Same. It's anybody's game, to be honest with you, and that's it's unpredictable. And you could see the people's emotions, especially when you see that the cheerleaders. Have you seen the clip of she was a senior and it was they lost the game and it was her last cheering game, right. And you could feel her pain. And I feel but at the same time, it is a beautiful moment to witness, because it's something that I think the whole tournament itself, it not only improves you as a human being, but it can show other people that you can make your dreams come true. If you really put the hard work and the effort, you can go anywhere. You get what I mean?
Right.
And of course, with the big dance, are you a dancer yourself, Charles? Are you a TikToker? And do you like TikTok?
Well, I definitely like TikTok. I'm probably on it way too much. But dancing's never been my strong suit. I will say though, it's a special occasion when I dance, and so something like good has happened. I think I danced after the Lipscomb game.
Okay.
There might be a picture too, and then during our Madness, where during preseason, I think I brought out some dance moves. But when I get to dancing, it's a pretty special occasion, very rare, but it's a great show. I mean, I'm pretty good when I want to be good. So
pretty much with today, Charles, I really enjoyed your testimony, seeing a witness, and I just want to share something with you. When I was a freshman at Kennesaw State, I auditioned for the dance company in the dance program, and I got rejected. I did not get in the first time. I believe it was maybe 3 or 4 times I had to audition before I was able to be in a piece. But during that process of learning those lessons on the way, it redirected me to even bigger things. So with this opportunity that y'all had, I know that God is saying that it's bigger things around the door. Always, always, always. When one door shuts, a bigger one always opens. So you should really clap for yourself, have a really big pat on the back, and just know that we are very, very, very proud of you. And I'm being so, 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 so serious.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
You're very welcome. All right, you guys, that's all for today. Thank you for watching Faith in the Unseen. And until then, next time, bye, you guys.